Hello guys, MikuChibi here. Welcome back to another Slime Isekai video, and we're back with another Valor Cup video, which we're gonna talk about because that one gonna end pretty soon. I believe there are like 4 to 5 hours left until the Valor Cup season 39 gonna end. Before that, you should have also seen my other video where I uploaded my Valor Cup battles, all 10 battles. You can see how I did, and I think that is pretty good for me because I think releasing my Valor Cup battles, you'd see how it does, how does it go for me. I can see what mistake I've done and what I can improve, or something good points I did, something like that. So I will keep doing that because previous one, when I uploaded the 15 battles, I did get a lot of feedback. You guys recommended me to use Mask Hero from Skullswilder, but I don't have her. I didn't even summon for her, so I skipped complete her, and apparently she was pretty broken, pretty good. That was during the speed type era, where you want to finish within the 2 turn, because if you finish the 2 turn, you will get more points somehow. So I was like, okay, yeah, that will not happen. But this time we have different rules, different effects, stage effect, etc. So Mask Hero, you don't really need her, but I think she's still pretty good because this time it is around synergy rate. Before it was pierce rate or damage, something like that, and this time it is about synergy rate, and she do give synergy rate, so pretty good, right? So I will keep uploading my Valor Cup battle so I can learn something when I watch it back to see what I can improve, something I can, dodge, learn something. But at the same time, for you guys give me feedback, I can take some points. At the same time, you guys, maybe like my team, you can copy it or you can also improvise it. Like, it is not the best one, but that was I came up with, like I've been trying out and testing. So yeah, the point is uploading a Valor Cup battles video so you can see how it did. I can learn something what I did. I can see what mistake I've done. I mean, this time I did a lot of mistake, like all 10 battles. I'm pretty sure I did all mistake there, but yeah, I can learn something. So it's pretty good for you and for me. So let's talk about the Valor Cup season 39. This time there's no speed type now, no long speed unit. This time you want to focus on chart type unit. So for stage effect, there are 4, I believe, if I remember now. The first one was about you need a chart type character. If you do have that in your team, you are gaining 30% gauge on all souls, so that is pretty good. And you don't really rely on some skill, I believe, some unit, something like that. The second one, you needed like 3 chart type to get the increased HP, so that is really important. I believe it was 50%, so that's pretty good. And then if you release, like, let's see, soul combo, if you're doing your soul combo, 5 of them, something gives you extra damage, something like that. And then last one, this one I do remember, you have to use 400 skill points before the opponent. If you do that, you are reducing enemies synergy resistance, and don't remember how much, so that was really important. And you have to build something around that. And for the bonus point, if you want to maximize your points, it was using a chart character and use them as your nuker. So what did I build? What did I use? This time I tried to use the Sword comp because I think that was they were trying to build around, and that was the latest chart type. So I started to build around it and tried out how it works. I had many versions. Only issue that you want to maximize the damage because damage is really important here. You want to deal as much damage as possible within the specific turn. I believe turn 5 is the max bonus you can get. So instead of doing turn 2 or turn 3, this time you want to do it on turn 5 to maximize everything. If you do above turn 5, you will lose some points because you will lose some points. So you had to think about that. The only thing I had issue with was that I was so lazy to make different build. Like if you like really into Valor Cup, I think you need different team for different type advantage. For example, if you're fighting a dark unit, then you want to use on a light AoE, and if fighting a water enemy, then you want to use, what was it, a wind AoE, something like that. So I want to prioritize that. So I looked around to see what I could improve, and then I believe I saw someone from Japanese server on Twitter. They was using Shion from Tail series, from the Tail series collab, and I was like, that was interesting. Why didn't use it? So I did check it out. I do know what Shion does. She do give magic attack, something like that, and also weakness strike, and also giving your other unit a different 4 different element. So that could be really good. So I was like, okay, let's check what she can do. So who can she give the different element? We do know that she can give it to Hinata, Tail Series Hinata, but also the Shion from Tail Series, and many more. So her skill gives 4 element if your unit are from World of Fantasy or Spirit Master. So I did select those specifically 4 just to see if I have some of them. And then, you know what I saw? One of them were Yuki from Sword Online. So I was like, oh, so they use Yuki. And what is good about this is that she is charge attack, and she is the latest AoE, one of the strongest AoE for space, and that is pretty good for me. But not only that, if I combine Yuki with Tail Series Shion, I can use it for every single battle. Water, fire, wind, earth, space. She covers everything, and also dark if I use the Sword Online Raphael Protector, because she gives weakness, or she gives more damage against dark unit, but also wind. So that is pretty good. So I had a perfect team for this. The only thing I don't have is the light team, but that's fine. They're neutral, nothing will happen. So at least I am able to cover all the other elements. That's pretty good. So I started to build around that. You see here, this is my team. I have Raphael, Asuna, Yuki, Kirito, Tail Series Shion, and also Master Hero from Divine General. And you will understand why I chose them. So for Kirito, mainly I use Kirito because I didn't have anyone to provide synergy raid. I really need someone to provide synergy raid, and I already have Riven as a support for Masked Hero or Master Shion, I don't remember. And it was pretty hard, so I had to use Kirito in this case. I think Kirito was a little bit overkill because some of the battle was really hard to utilize both Kirito and Asuna with the switch mechanic. So instead of using Kirito, if I had a Masked Hero from Scorch Wielder, I think that will be much better in this case. Asuna as a secondary sub DPS if in case I had some trouble and I need to nuke with her, but also her combo skill, I think that is gonna be really useful. And with the switch mechanic where the enemy is stunned, we're reducing enemies damage resistance by 75%, so I tried to utilize that. I think that was pretty bad during the early battles, like battle 1 to 5. I think that was pretty bad, so not the best. Yuki, of course, she's gonna be the main DPS, the main nuker, so you want to buff her, focus on that. Divine General, Masked Hero, she is only there for rewind. I have no other option to use that, but also for the secret gauge, that is pretty useful. And Pierce Rate, that's using 1 extra, that's all. But also for Body and Spirit Seal, just in case if someone using one of the unit that gives revive, which can be really annoying. And lastly, Shion, she used there to give element for Yuki, that's all. That's all. But she also have the Body and Spirit Seal, so I have 2 that use Body and Spirit, so pretty nice, right? So with that, I used that all-in team for all 10 battles, and not gonna lie, I was surprised. The score was pretty bad. I did a lot of mistake, I know it. I mean, you can see the battle, like, it was pretty bad. There's something I should improve, and like, maybe I should be careful with all the buff, because sometimes I used too early with the buff, which overkilled the unit, and sometimes I didn't manage to use Yuki ultimate. So that is something to think about for next time, if they're ever gonna be another chart type. And somehow I managed to reach top 50. I currently at rank 32, but I believe some people are still doing right now. So I'm assuming I will be at least top 50, if not top 100. Who cares? I'm back, I guess. Ooh, I'm back. I'm finally back to top 100. Like the previous 2 seasons, I was top 1000. Like, holy. So I guess I'm back, right? I'm back. So really happy with the result, really happy with team. And yeah, so that was my result. Got to rank 32, got to top 50, top 100, whatever when I gonna be. I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with the result. And there was a lot of stuff I can learn from this. Like, I'm gonna watch my video again where I do the battle. There are some mistakes I did I need to think about. So yeah, really happy with this season, really happy with the team I use. Shout out to the Japanese player that did show the Shion, otherwise I would never thought about that. So thank you very much. I don't really have the Twitter user because I just saw the image that they have Shion and then was like, oh, interesting. and then I just closed the Twitter and then went back to my game just to see what I can build. Yeah, I will remember you, don't worry. And let me know in a comment, how did it go for you? Did it go well? Did it go bad? Or what team you use? Let me know in a comment. And that's for me. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Take care now. Bye bye.